Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May 22nd through the 29th energy read. Big baby! I hope all of y'all are doing super fantabulous. High five, shoulder rubs, neck rubs, back rubs, everything you need, earth signs. I know you've been under the pressure this month. However, welcome back, fam. So glad to be back with you this week. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Big hugs and lots of love. Thank you for joining us and giving me an opportunity to connect with you. All right, with that being said, I have set the timer, guys. We got a lot going on this week. And this week, we're going to be focusing on manifestation, making things happen, captain. All right? So, I'm going to put this out there. I watched a super awesome video before my meditation from the Leo King talking about this portal of energy that we have coming in, and it has inspired me to the utmost. That's all I can say. So I'm going to try to explain a little bit of it, but I do recommend that you go to his channel. It's called the Leo King. Click on it. It's his most recent one. It's all about the north nodes and the south nodes and the energy coming in and how to manifest with this energy. So big shout outs to him and awesome information that he shares. Anyways, we got a lot going on this week, okay? So Saturday, the sun is moving into Gemini, which is tomorrow. There's a huge shift in energy that's coming, guys. All this retrograde energy has been setting us up for just a moment like this. We are beginning to see things differently. We are beginning to look at things differently, understand our world differently, change our perspective. And Venus is opposing Jupiter. So there's a lot of, and Jupiter is all about expansion. It's all about manifestation. So there's a lot of anxiety that's going on. And this weekend, the portal is opening. You might hear me moving my notes around, guys. It's just too much for me to remember, and I get super excited, and I'll forget stuff. All right, so my focus this week is going to be this North Node in Leo. Not just because I'm a Leo, but because this is harnessing a lot of energy. And I want to talk a little bit about what the North Node in Leo represents for you. This is going to be a time to put yourself first, to promote yourself and connect. It also recommends connecting with children. And the way that I kind of see that is if you've ever seen a kid like really play and really enjoy life, and when they believe something, you can't tell them anything else. Their faith is immovable, and that is the kind of faith that you need to have, like that all-knowing trust that it's going to be okay. All right, this is also about being goal-oriented, moving things the way that you want them to be moved, and going from like the rags to the riches kind of thing. If you're thinking about starting a new business, if you're thinking about starting a new relationship, making that move, making that change, harness this energy that's coming in for the next 3 months, because we have Leo, the North Node in Leo, we have Uranus in Aries, and Saturn in Sagittarius, and that is nothing but what? Hot fire, baby. So it's time for you to set your ass on fire, get your shit together, and get to move, all right? He also talked about the last 18 months actually coming to a spearhead at this moment, and June 3rd is going to be a huge day. Now, we also have the moon moving into Gemini, 5 degrees Gemini on the 25th, and that's going to be all about innovation, mi amores. It's time for you to do things differently, and we'll be doing another video for that. However, I have created a spread for you guys that we're going to be using, and we are using our family. We got all of us out here representing everything. We have the air signs with the Carib of Arrows, fire with the Carib of Wands, air with water with the Carib of Cups, and manifestation, baby, with the Carib of Disc. And that is all you, Earth sign. So with that being said, I'm going to do a mind, body, soul at the end to tie it in together, kind of doing things a little bit differently. And we will use our crystal at the end to kind of guide us a little bit more. Maybe there's some physical things that are going on with us that we need to talk about. All right, so this is my Leo North Node. Time to promote yourself, get into relationship with yourself, however you want to put it. I'll also give you any messages that I'm picking up from this, but I really want to focus our energy on that. So with that being said, I'm going to cut the deck, and I have pre-shuffled, and I'm cutting it in half, and I have the Prince of Arrows with the Sun reversed. So I'm going to tell you communication is going to be kind of tricky this week, possibly, and you need to not let the sun go down on your dreams, all right? Communication, my friends, communicate. Seems to bless these cards. The energy you have for Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising general read from May 22nd through the 29th. Show us the energy that you have for them and how they can harness this Leo and North Node. Okay. I think that's it, and it is. Okay, so our first position, which is information breakthrough. This is you in relation to promoting yourself, doing whatever it is to promote your dreams, your skills, your however you want to see it. And this is the Cherub of Arrows, and he's cutting it through. It's like a damn dirty breakthrough. And it's time to have what? Courage. And that's exactly what Leo and North Node is all about. It's the Seven of Wands. I see you walking around there butt booty naked, looking hot as hell, having the courage to walk through that hell that you've been putting yourself through. Now, the gift that you're unaware of is the gift of regret. All right? I think it's perspective here, guys. Let me move you a little bit in closer. It's not so much to regret what's going on, but it's kind of to look at the situation and be like, damn, I could have done that differently. Well, what could I have done differently? Oh, let me see. Maybe I'll try that. All right? Now, there is no cherub in the center because this is what's blocking you. What's blocking you is I'm going to say, you're given the opportunity to heal and you keep scratching the damn scab off. Damn it to hell, the more you do that, the more it's going to hurt and the longer it's going to take to heal. And you remember your mama telling you that, like, stop scratching the scabs. So stop scratching the scab. You know what the scab is. You know what's causing the problem. So stop repeating the same cycle, all right? Now, in the fourth position, we have gifts you are not aware of. So this is the Cherub of Cups trying to bless the obstacle, trying to make something different. And it's the universe reversed. This is saying the cycle has been complete, my friend. You may not like the way it's ending, but damn it to hell, it's over if you stop scratching the scab, okay? Now, what can help you manifest coming in with your earth sign is keep fighting, baby. Keep hope alive. Keep it moving. Keep it going. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. That's how I feel like you should be going after it. Now, what I do find interesting is I have the Seven of Wands. That's you. That's what you're looking for. That's what the Leo and North Node is telling you. You have to have courage to persevere, to go through this situation, to walk past that dark shadow side, to kind of look at yourself and say, I'm better than this situation, I'm stronger than this situation, and I'm going to make it. And then at the end, what you have to do to manifest it is you got to keep going. You got to keep fighting. You cannot give up. And if you notice it, he's not looking back. All right. And this is Gilgamesh after he defeats Humbaba. And he's like the evil demon in the forest or whatever. And I'm not telling you the story very creatively or beautifully, and I apologize. However, they go and they conquer it. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Whatever that cycle is, you know what it is, whether it is work, whether it is love, whatever it is. If you realize that you have to allow this for you to heal, you have to realize that regret isn't working. Your perspective must change and you must find a new solution to realize that it is completely over. You will walk away victorious. And your overall energy is this Eight of Wands. And this is movement, travel, communication. Things are going to be cleared up. Right in front of that, or like right behind it, I'm going to show you these two cards. So I have Judgment. And this is the Tana and the Eagle. And then I have Justana, which is the Queen of Disc, which is representative of you. Now, the eagle represents that earth-like energy, believe it or not. And they're flying up to heaven, okay? But the eagle could never make a decision. It was like he'd get halfway to heaven, he'd come right back down. Get halfway to heaven, come right back down. That's that regret, not wanting to heal. So it's time for you to make a choice. Once you make that judgment, once you make that decision, you will be the queen of your life or the king of your life. And communication will increase, movement will increase, and things will become better. All right. Now, that is what Leo and North Node is wanting to do for you, or the North Node and Leo. That's what it's trying to explain to you. That's what it wants for you to do. That's how it wants you to harness it. Now, what I do see is a lot of the cards that represent communication, which are the arrows, they're not the happiest of cards. So there is something with your communication, and it's all about your words. The words that you're using to describe your situations are defeating you. I'm going to use relationship. Okay, because it's the easiest one to use. I really want to be in a relationship, but it's never going to happen. Well, it's never going to happen if you keep saying it's never going to happen. Or I'll leave this person when I meet the right one. So you're going to stay with trash until you find the right one? That doesn't make any sense. So it's about using your words to create the life that you want, because you have all this fire energy coming in, guys. And then you're going to have the sun in Gemini. And what happens when you put fire and air together? Hot damn, you got a damn blaze going, and you set your soul on fire. And that's what's coming through for you. All right. Some of you earth signs are dealing with fire signs. And for me, since they're both upright, I feel like it's going to be going well with earth and fire. Now, what I do see going on is there's going to be communication issues. So that is what you have to decide. How are you going to communicate? What are you going to communicate? And how are you going to effectively do that with this fire sign? Because with the air signs, I see what's going on. If you're with an air sign, I see what's going on is regretting and not healing. So be very careful on how you're using your words this week. I want to clarify real quick for you, earth signs, is the universe. Because this is what you're unaware of. What are they unaware of? What is completely finished, but what are they unaware of? So it's the sun reversed, all right? So for me, this is almost like you're unaware of. Some of you guys might be having some health issues. Some of you guys might not be taking care of you. And some of you guys think the sun has gone down on your situation. However, like Elton says, the sun will not go down on you, baby. You are rising high. This is no time to go back. This is a time to move forward. Stop looking in the past, because what you did in the past was not working. These last 18 months, and especially these last few months with all these retrogrades, that's what this time was for you to reflect. This was a time of reflection. You are at a crossroads, whether it's work, family, love, or personal. Look at the situation and make a decision, because it's crossroads time, all right? And I don't think you want to be lonely. Okie dokie. With that being said, I want to jump into your mind, body, and soul. And basically, mentally going on right now, you have the spirit of initiation coming in for you. And what the spirit of initiation has for you is telling you, I have Michael Jackson in my head. You are not alone. Yep, you're not alone. And it tells you to choose your path and choose it wisely. This is ancestral knowledge. This is people coming through for you. This is someone saying, man, forget that, let's change. All right? Because the animal attributed to this card for me is the butterfly, or not the insect. Okay, it's the butterfly, and it's all about change. This is your time to change. The gift of vision, the path of transcendence, strength, courage, wisdom, awareness, access to those inner parts of your soul that are telling you, man, this doesn't feel right, go left. Do you know what I mean? Go the other way, turn around, don't do this. You know you're better than this. And those are your ancestors talking to you, or your guides talking to you. So you're not alone. It's just time to choose your path. Alrighty? Now, physically, what's going on is a trickster. And some of y'all need to open up that throat chakra with all that blue going on. Things are not as they seem, guys. The things that seem good might be bad, and the things that seem bad might be good. Well, hot damn, that's no easy task, is it? So it says there's a lighthearted, fun aspect of the trickster, okay? But there's also the caution to tread carefully, because things are not always as they seem. You have to use the gift of discernment, my friend. And it's so interesting that I put that right over the obstacle, and that is the inability to heal. This is you needing to get back in the game. This is you needing to get up off your booty and start putting some stuff to work. And trickster is telling you, man, it's not as bad as you think it is. It didn't work out for a reason, because there's something better. If you just give it a chance to manifest and you look at things in a different light, you're gonna see that what's that saying that Joel Osteen always says? It's like, your rejection is really like the best thing that ever happened to you. And I'm not even using the right words, but your rejection was your protection. That situation that did not work out for you was the best thing that could have happened for you. But you're unable to see it at the moment, but soon you will be able to see it. All right? So this card is telling you, hey, allow yourself to trust in yourself and step out of the old habits and routines and stop being stagnant. The way it says to stop being stagnant is at the full moon, howl at the moon, the half moon, whatever moon, but get outside and break the stagnicity. And it's about opening up that throat chakra and releasing. Put out there what you want. Stop putting out there what you don't want. Put out what you do want. Now, your soul card is no other than Cartucci, baby. Look at that beauty right there. Divines, names, and power, okay? This is about being a master healer. This is about invoking the power of speech and word for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth. Sometimes thinking and saying no is the most powerful word you can say to honor your personal choice and create a safe boundary for yourself. Some of y'all earth signs need to learn to say, no, you can't come over. No, I'm not going to give you that money. No, I'm not going to work late. No, no, no. Stop saying yes when it's not something you want to do. If it's something you want to do, then by all means, do it. But if you feel pressured to do it because you've always done it, but you don't like to do it, this is the moment to break it, okay? It also suggests that you discern the effect upon the company you're keeping energetically and physically. Guys, break the cycle. It's time to cut some people off. It's time to cut people, places, and things off that no longer serve your higher purpose, because you are the king or the queen of your life. You are going to communicate effectively, and you're going to drop that dead weight. All right? Now, with that being said, I'm trying to look at the numbers also, and I know I got cards covering everything. Where to go? Where to go? All right, I have a 10 and a 9 right by each other, so some of y'all might be traveling this week, and if you are traveling, travel conditions will be wonderful. You will be moving around the state nicely. However, your thoughts and your words are very powerful, and that's what Cartucci is saying. So you can either build or you can destroy. It is your choice, Earth sign. It is your decision how you want to harness this energy and how you're going to start planning for your future, because you can't just go blindly into situations. It's time to create a plan. Now, your crystal is wolfenite, and wolfenite works. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. My little one has a little bit of a ear infection. So, with that being said, your stone is wolfenite, baby. And this is about feelings, cycles, and integrating. So, what this card represents is power. This stone represents our powerful energies to ensure that you're in touch with the full spectrum of your feelings. There is no hiding or repressing with the stone, as it brings forward all that is underlining. It's especially powerful for those who have begun a spiritual journey without doing the grounding work. Very important, guys, when you're doing some spiritual stuff, is to get grounded, and that's with your root chakra. So you've got to meditate with that root to keep yourself firmly put on the ground, okay? It sustains this more complex work to be done and facilitates accepting and integrating negative as well as positive information and wisdom. It supports magical endeavors and heals negative religious experiences. All right? So, this is also helpful with the reproductive cycles in the body, and especially used for alleviating menstrual disorders and change, and it promotes the balance of female hormones. So, if you're encountering those problems, wolfenite is a great crystal to carry in your pocket. Drawing this card means that it's time to identify those with whom you've had a soul contract. This is not the first time you guys have gotten this. Y'all do have soul contracts out there. Some of y'all do, all right? Go beyond the needs of the ego and work at a spiritual level until the lesson or task is complete. And so wolfenite is right there for you. You're not alone. See things with discernment. And that's your goal this week, is to be very discerning. Making sure that you're not setting yourself up for failure because you're using the wrong words. Make sure that your words are empowering you, giving you strength, giving you courage to move forward in whatever the endeavor you're choosing to do this week. All right? So, with that being said, Earth signs, you know I love you. Big, big hugs, guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you're interested in a personal read, please feel free to hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at arianaluciano. All right, guys, if I don't return your message super fast, I'm going through my last week of school. I do work at a school, so it might get a little crazy this week, all right? With that being said, guys, I look forward to hearing from you. Also, give me some feedback. I'd like to know if y'all like the weeklies or you'd prefer a mid-month. What do you guys like? We are heading up to our first year next month. It'll be a year with you guys. So I'm really looking forward to finding better ways of meeting your needs. So please let me know. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, and thank you guys. I really appreciate your support, and be blessed, fam.